Today, we're going to say goodbye to an old friend. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. We are getting the oats finished up. We're in our very last field. Currently, I've got crop growth turned on, none, or off, rather. I've got it turned off because we have so many fields and we only have one planter right now working. Let's see what we've got taken care of. So we got 30, 31, 32, and we're working on 43 now. And here's another cool part. What we need is this guy right here with the pigs. So the value is it makes no difference, $583,000. The plan is to sell field 43 when we get to it, and then buy 44. We should be able to go about the same 439, 583. All we got to do is make 100 grand, and guess what? We've got $108,000 right now. And we're going to get a little bit more because straw prices are not that bad. It says they're going up, but they have literally been at 131 for like 2 hours. Literally since yesterday's game. So we're going to back up in here, and we're going to get the rest of the straw sold from the oat field. We're going to see exactly what we're working with, and then we've got to get some fertilization done. Now, the one thing is, our farm is getting so large. The farm's getting so big that we're running into problems with things taking longer than they should. We don't have enough equipment. I am tempted, very tempted, to take out another loan, maybe 500 grand, something like that. We'll pay it off, but the problem is it'll stunt the growth of everything, but it will allow us to grow faster in the long run because we will have everything we need. Loans are an extremely important part of Farming Simulator, and a lot of people don't use them. The way I use them, well, frankly, is to get the money that I want now, and I'll pay it back later. Of course, you have to deal with the loan interest. Loan interest is not cheap. It's expensive. I don't know. I know in the files it says loan interest 100. The problem is I don't know what the loan interest actually is. I don't know if it's 1%, 0.5%, 0.1% of a percent, 5%. I don't know. That's the problem. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to see what we can do, how much of a loan we need to take out, how much pig food we need to get, because once we get into pigs, we're going to have to get food for them. We're going to have to grow their food, because pig food is very, very expensive. We could go roundabout ways of getting it, but I'm not really trying to do that, just to be completely honest with you. Also, I know a lot of people had talked to me in the video that we did a couple days ago on Meadow Grove, asking why I didn't use the Fenton 500 mod in that. Well, we got it here. I didn't want to do like a double plus with that farm. Some parts of it look old, some parts of it look new, so I thought it was important to have a couple old tractors and one new tractor to be like, yeah, we worked our tails off and we've got this tractor. All right. So that's what we've got here. We are going to go ahead and get ready for fertilization. So we've got a couple things here. What we've got, let's see if we can drop this off. There we go. We've got some sprayers. Now, these said sprayers take a little bit of time, and I like using them, but I'm not a huge fan of using them for liquid fertilization just because of the amount of time that it takes to get them done. Let's take a look at the ones we've got. We've got these right here, the Coon. So it's a 21 meter at 7 miles per hour, and it uses liquid fertilizer, which is kind of expensive. Now, if we go down into here, there's a lot more options. For example, here, 24 miles per hour, or 24 miles per hour, 24 meters at 12 miles per hour. We've also got things like the Breedle right here. Again, 24 meters at 12 miles per hour. They don't do lime. However, if we were to get another one of those, that's going to cost us a little bit. $39,000. Expensive. Real expensive. So we could go with something else that doesn't do lime, since we don't need to do lime very often. We could go with another Coon. We could replace them. I want to do one thing. I want to see what we're getting. First off, oh yeah, by the way, what does this hold? What am I? Cool Nexus. I like this. I really like this. Cover on the top. Hey, wait a minute. Don't we have that in game? Don't we have that in game already? Anyway, so 16,000. Actually, what does that cost with all that? 20,000 without the top. Or we could do 20,000 with the top. I'm just gonna get this one. So 20,000 there. What can we get? Let's go on owned items. What can we get if we sell these? All right, yeah, we're gonna have that money. So let's for now, I'm not even gonna worry about it for now. I know it sounds silly. You're like, DJ, you just said this and this and this and that. You're not even doing it now. Nah, we're just gonna use a sprayer. Sprayers work. They're slow. You know what? You're right. You guys are absolutely right. We need the herbicides. We got to keep this. And there's liquid fertilizer in it. So we're going to finish the liquid fertilizer that's in it, but we're not going to buy any more. And just for funsies. Let's see. 1,900, 3,200, 20,000, no top. It is a mod. I like having mods. So let's get it. Purchase. We now own it. Let's hook up to this. Let's get everything ready for fertilization, because once that field is done, we're going to turn growth back on so that all the fields don't grow at the same time. And we're going to be ready for fertilization. I figured while we're picking up, we might as well get some fertilizer as well. Since, I mean, we need big bags for it anyway. That's how we get our fertilizer. So, oh no, quit pulling away. Pulled away too far. Stop. We got about 1,000 liters to go, so let's bring it under here, top it off. Also, we'll take a look and see how much we've got left. Ooh, 3,100 liters. That is it. We may need to do a fertilizer run. We need to take a look and see how much seed and fertilizer we've got. I mean, I know we've got 5,000 liters in there, which is good, but it's not gonna break the bank, I guess. I don't know. It's not going to give us everything we need, especially for this next run. We're going to use way more than that. All right, let's get the spot right here. Drop that off. And we'll get this liquid fertilizer put back in. We're still planting on that one field. Still. It needs to hurry up because I'm done with it. I'm just going to do the rest of this myself. I'm not going to have a worker do this little strip right here. But we are done with this field now, which means we can move on to phase 2. We can keep going. There we go. All right, we're done. Hit it, fold it, quit it, pull it, bop it. Yeah. Oh no! And we've had a crash. No one's surprised. Moving on. Let's get this guy put away. We're going to fast forward a little bit of time, and then we're going to attempt to get our massive fertilization thing going. Get this guy, top this off, and this should put us pretty close to being empty. Let's see. Actually, it didn't put us very far from being empty. Still 2,000 liters. That's not a lot. We've got 14,000 liters in here, however. 14,000 liters should do at least 2 or 3 of these fields, especially the big ones. Should anyway. So we've got 2 rigs set up right now. Let's pull this right here. Let's put up one more rig just to help us get ahead of time. Ah, yeah, the old Fiat. Now, this has been on the farm since day one. And it's not that I want or don't want to get rid of it. It's just not super practical for what we've got going on. Doesn't turn very well. It's not very fast. It's powerful, but we don't need it to be powerful anymore. We don't own the stuff that this needs to have to be powerful. So I would like to kind of look at getting more of a smaller but easier to deal with tractor. I don't know. We're not going to make a whole lot of money on it. Don't get me wrong. But something maybe with a front 3-point. I don't want to say get another Fent because that's just silly. Something like one of these Deutz right here, like the little AgroStar. This little guy, 88 horsepower. Doesn't have a whole lot to it. When we get a 95 horsepower version, which is nice. So we can go with that. Wheel setups. I mean, we got all kinds of little wheel setups here. Michelin's. We want to go into trailer bores. We go with rear tills. What? This is ridiculous. Wide tires. I mean, look at this. This is nuts, right? It's a little bit nuts. And the configuration, we can go with a front 3-point. Look at that. Now that's the perfect little fertilizer tractor. It's got floaters on the back. That's nuts. And the price, 23 grand. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. This is kind of creepy. The entire, because I turned crop growth off. The entire farm did their harvest and then was done. There we go. We're done now. All right, 1726. 1726 in the evening. Let's turn that back down. Let's make our way back down to the ground and start getting fertilization done. Now, the liquid fertilizer, I'm not going to go too far from, and another crash. We're not going to go too far from home with this. We're just going to kind of set it up here, put it on a worker, let them do the thing, yada, 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 expanse, expanse, expanse. Then we're going to take the 2 solid fertilizers. We're going to set those on the big fields, try and get as much done as we can, as fast as we can. So this guy, first thing I've got to do is hit a headland. If you guys are using similar machinery, I recommend that you do similar things that I do, unless you've got a better way. If you do, let me know down in the comment section below. You know I'm always trying to do things as fast as possible. Also, for some reason, I always find it that around 1,700 hours, I'm always fertilizing. Why? Why do I always fertilize this late in the day? I'll never understand. So I found with this field, it is much, much easier. Nope. It's much, much easier to do it yourself instead of let a dumb worker do it. That's the thing. Bring this. There we go. And then go forward here and hit a headland because there's so much that you have to deal with this field right here. You've got all these trees on every single side. You could go through and you could delete some of these trees, and I kind of recommend that. I have not done that just because I haven't needed to. There's no point. But you could if you really wanted to. You come through, delete some of these trees, cut them down, do your thing. I just come through, I hit a headland here, and then I'll hit a headland at the top. And then once we get to that far right side over there, I'll just set it on a worker and let the worker do it. Worker's hired. We're going to let them do their thing. Now, we are going to take this guy. Do we have another one? There it is. I was about to say, wait a minute. Don't I have another one somewhere? Let's see. Let's grab this, bring this over, kill a bunch of chickens. Oh, we need to clean up the chickens as well. Oh, slow it down. Don't go. Oh, no, wait. Yep, now we're good. This is why I haven't put any narrows on my tires. It's because if I get fertilization down in that first state, I really don't care to have any more problems. There we go. Totally missed my turn back here. Let's set this guy on. Huge fertilization swath on this. Go, baby. Yeah, we got a little bit of overlap there. It'll be all right. And then the Fiat. Yeah, the tractor I never use for literally anything. Let's take this over. Let's set this on the big field as well. I can't believe we're going full speed right now. It is what it is. What are you going to do? I don't know if I really want to get rid of this tractor, but I don't use it for much. And so if I were to sell it, it would have to be for a really good reason. So we're not getting a whole lot for it. It's cool. It sounds good. I'll tell you that. This thing sounds really, really good. Just don't see myself use it for anything. I give it crap. Yes, we did get the Hurleyman on Meadow Grove. But with this guy right here, I gave the Hurleyman more crap than I give this. And no one seemed to care at 17. It's like, give me crap about giving the Fiat crap. It is what it is. It's funny. At the end of the day, it's all just funny. Let's get this guy right here. And then at the end of all this, my plan is sell this field, sell everything that we get, so all of the crop, take the money, buy Field 44, which, it used to be grass. That's freaking potatoes, man. Come on. I just can't get away from potatoes. That's all right. I think by the time we do our thing, it won't be potatoes anymore. So, fertilization, it's nothing too fun, nothing too crazy. Actually, it looks like field 30 is almost done. Yeah, that's the last pass right here. We'll see what we can get from here, and then we're going to do as much fertilization on field, was it 31? Yeah, field 31, the field right across the farm. We're going to get as much of that fertilized with this sprayer as possible. And then I think it may be time to get rid of the sprayer and only use it when we need herbicide, and maybe just lease it at that point. Right now we're staying on top of it with the weeders, so I have no problems. Every tractor is done. Everybody that we've got, everything that is what it is all finished. Oh, I wonder if I can put this in here. Yo, we can. I mean, John Deere stopped due to inactivity. Well, that's all right. Yo, can we put this in here? That's awesome. Yeah. That's a perfect spot. Yes. All right. Let's get this guy put... Oh, don't hit anything. Tell you what. I do like this. Really, really do. However, we've got to make some changes. There's one change I'm looking at making. It's going to replace this tractor right here. Let's see. Oop, that's good. Let's fold this up. This is going to be taken and be sold. And I think the Fiat may be in the same boat, because we're going to see how much money we make from the sprayers and from the Fiat. We're going to use that to deduce what we should get. As a matter of fact, we may not get anything, not yet. We may see in how much money we've got left and what we need as far as taking care of the animals go. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get this unloaded, because I know we've got something in here. Let's see. There it is. It's only 100 liters, but we're going to hang on to it just in case we need it. There's no point to waste it. Let's jump in here. Let's... Nope. Back that up. Detach. And now, I want to go in. I want to find these guys. We're going to reset that. We need to find our sprayers. Reset that. Let's see. Is that it? Nope, that's a weight. That? Oh, that's our thing. Where's the front sprayer at? There it is. All right, we got everything reset. Let's get the rest of the stuff that we got parked up. For example, we have our John Deere still out in the field. We need to bring it in, get it covered up, and get it put away. And then we'll see what's going to take the spot of the small tractor. It's somber. It really, really, truly is. Nah, it's not. Man, I tell you what, I've tried to like the tractor. I dislike it a whole lot less than I did. So just know that. I don't hate this tractor anymore. I was forced to use it. We've used it for, what, 12 episodes now? Yeah. We've used this tractor for 12 episodes now. And I can honestly say I've used it. I've seen its strengths. I've seen its weaknesses. Its strengths are huge, especially on a small farm. This tractor is very, very valuable on a small farm. However, on a very quick operating business, this is not so fast. And I need it to be faster. So, we need to repair everything, and we've sold that for $8,000 more than we would have. Repair, sell, repair, and sell. So out of all that, we've made, let's see, 48, 67, and 25. Good amount. Let's take a look. Let's see. Sold vehicles. $80,503. What is there in the 80,000 range that is, well, has a front 3-point and can do things we want? This guy right here, unfortunately, we're using that on another series, so we can't pull that out. We have a New Holland right here, which would be a very good addition to the farm, especially with a front loader on the front of it, because we've taken the front loaders off everything else. That would be a very, very good addition. Cow series, yes, but it's a little bit It's a little bit newish. Not really down with that. Of course, we go with lid track. We have the T5. We could go with the T5. T5 is a good price range. Engine's not as powerful as I would like it to be, but it is a newer looking tractor. Decisions. So let me know down in the comments section below, which one of those tractors would you pick? Let me know. But for now, it's just going to be these guys right here, the 6R and the Fendt 500. So that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. If you didn't, please subscribe. If you have any questions, drop those down in the comment section below. And if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. That being said, hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you later. Peace.